Hello, I'm Vinny Esposito, co-owner of Split Second Sound, along with my wife, Diane.
And welcome to the Charlotte Wedding Insider.
This show will feature past, present, and future brides of Charlotte and other nearby areas where Split Second Sound is entertained, telling their amazing stories, extraordinary ideas and thoughts on decor, and showing off their beautiful weddings.
And we will also be visiting some of the best wedding professionals here in Charlotte who are offering up their tips and their trends to all the engaged couples.
Visit us at charlotteweddinginsider.com for more information and other additional scenes. If you're an engaged couple and have a great story or planning the ultimate wedding, write us at info@charlotteweddinginsider.com.
Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the show.
You're here at the beginning with a deep sense that the journey you're about to begin is a long one that requires endurance, that will entail some gritting of teeth, but one that begs you to get started because it's filled with joy, and every step will sing out the story that lies at the center of history. Ashley and Brian, let your marriage be one great, long, wide-eyed, heart-pounding, invite all the neighbors sort of party.
My dear Brian, a lot of years passed when I thought I would never find you. It was hard for me initially to recognize who you were, because you were not the man of my dreams. You were the man of God's dreams for me, and the years have allowed me to see why. You have maturity that makes you wise and forgiving beyond your years. You are intelligent and hardworking, and yet you have a playfulness that creates more fun than I thought possible. You are gentle and completely yourself, which allows me to be completely myself with you. You have a love that is rare and unconditional. I still feel time and space pause when I am with you. Thank you for loving me, and thank you for marrying me.
Little did I know that when I was talking to you in the months before we met, I was talking to the love of my life. One thing I was always hoping for was a best friend as a wife. And I'm fortunate enough to have all that and more in you. You look amazing. I love you.
Love you.
I look forward to our lives together, and I'm grateful you would choose to share yours with me.
Brian and Ashley, you may now seal your commitment with a kiss. I'm delighted, ladies and gentlemen, to present to you Ashley and Brian Arloff.
Hey guys, I'm Heather Bryson, owner of Carolina Event Design, and I'm here for today's Charlotte Wedding Insiders Tip and Trend segment. A really sweet idea is for a bride to have a first look with her dad before the ceremony. This is usually done right after she's dressed and really gives the bride and dad a special moment together privately where he's able to see his little girl dress in her bridal gown for the first time before walking her down the aisle. A popular trend is to use an array of different linens for your reception. Whether you incorporate different colors, patterns, or textures, have fun and mix and match and really give your room visual interest. If your ceremony venue allows you to customize the number of seats on each row, try to do an even number. Knowing that most of your guests have a spouse that's coming with them or a significant other, this will help maximize the seating, because the last thing you want is for guests to skip a lot of seats and then you run out of room and have to have the last minute guest stand at the back.
We are standing outside the home of Charisse and Cooper, and they are getting married in January, so we're going to go in and talk to them about some tips and how their process is going. So let's go.
Hi, Diane.
Hi.
Come on in.
So tell us how you guys met.
Okay. So, long story short, I'm from Southern California and Cooper is from Northern Virginia. I moved out to Northern Virginia in middle school. We went to the same middle school, but we actually didn't become friends really until end of our senior year of high school. So we knew of each other, but didn't fall in love until end of our senior year.
Yeah, we met through mutual friends. She was actually dating my neighbor at the time.
I was.
Which is kind of funny. So I was used to her, and well, that's not a bad thing.
I know, it's just funny.
Yeah, but so I had known her. She was talking to my best friend and dating my neighbor, and we had been around for a couple years and started dating. Senior year. And our whole plan was to break up before college and let ourselves enjoy.
Because we were going to separate schools. So we thought, oh, we're teenagers, like no one can make it that long. So we thought we would end things before we went off to separate schools.
Yeah, and it never ended up happening.
We never moved up. So our planning is going really well, I'd say. We have all of our big stuff out of the way.
Yeah, we managed to get the big stuff out of the way really quickly.
Really quickly.
Well, I guess I don't really know what quickly is.
I've
only been getting married once.
Yeah.
But it felt really quickly. We got engaged in August, and we're at this point now, and we've gotten most of the big chunks done.
We had a set of vendors that we really wanted to use, so split second sound, obviously, and then our photographer was booking up quick hair and makeup, the important things.
My biggest tip would just talk it out. There's no bad opinion. And that's a really cliche thing to say, but your opinion is always the right opinion. Say what's on your mind.
The day that you don't voice your opinion, something has gone very, very wrong.
So that's definitely my biggest piece of advice, because it definitely affected the outcome of our wedding, and then it keeps her grounded a lot too. And
I like to dream big.
This is Charlotte Wedding Insider saying thank you to little Bruce here and Charisse and Cooper. And we're going to look forward to their January 2017 wedding. Yeah, baby. Thanks for watching.
You've heard the expression, a DJ can make or break an event. A DJ has a lot more responsibility than playing music. Their job is to coordinate with the flow, the family, the important people that have parts to do in the wedding, and to make sure that it just flows one piece after another and just builds into a nice flowing production of a really good party.
You ready to have some fun tonight?
Split Second Sound has a brand. It has a formula. We have a certain way that all of our DJs, pooling our talents together, have come up with a way to make a very smooth flowing event that actually builds energy. And that formula has given us a high success rate of every single event we do, because it's not hit or miss. We go in there knowing exactly what it takes to make that event great. You know how important it is, or the responsibility that we take when somebody says, can you DJ my wedding? Can you host my wedding? And it's really important to us to put everything we have into it for that one day, because you only get one shot at it.
Here's to Leanne and Sutton.
Our DJ is really passionate about it. They take ownership of the event. We actually call it a signature event because they put their name on it.
Make some noise for our newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Michael Ripley! We're able to do any type of event.
Everything from the smallest of the smallest, with wedding parties being about 50, 60 family members being there, to like the major events, you know, with Vinny being the game day DJ of the Carolina Panthers and watching that growth and success over the years, being able to be a part of NBA player weddings and those type of things is just a huge testament of the work that we put in, and we treat every event the same with the hard work that we put into it.
Congratulations to the both of you. Thank you for having me.
We are so thankful. We're thankful for a lot of things as our business has grown, the amazing reviews we get back from clients, the referrals we get from vendors. We've been very fortunate to win, like the Knot Award 5 years in a row, Wedding Wire. It makes us proud that people recognize the great job that we're doing.
We're here at Belk, and we are going to be talking to Allie and Randy about the Belk Wedding Registry that they have here. Hi, guys.
Hey, Diane, nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
Hi, good to
hey,
see
Allie,
you.
nice to see you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Belk South Park. My name is Randy Dell, and I work for the Belk organization. Belk is the home of modern Southern style. One of the things we wanted to talk to you today is the vast array of services we offer here at Belk South Park. One of the biggest services and one of the biggest differentiators that we have in the industry is our bridal registry at Belk South Park. If you take a look behind me here, we have one of the premier Kate Spade shops in the country. It's one of, I believe, 20 in the entire country. We have a variety of services here at Belk South Park to make your bridal registry experience very enjoyable and much easier. So please come out and see us at Belk South Park.
Hi, I'm Allie McCraw, the bridal manager for Belk. And as Randy mentioned, we are the premier spot in Charlotte to start your bridal registry. Not only do we have fantastic brands like Kate Spade, we have more premier brands like All Clad, like Le Creuset, Vitamix, Keurig, you name it, we got it. We really are a total home registry solution. We're really seeing a lot of changes in the bridal market today. Brides are less formal, they're more casual, they really want unique items to make their home, special to them. It's all about entertaining. Gold is really trendy right now. We have several new gold flatware patterns and gold stemware. One very exciting new line we have here at Belk is our Kate Spade housewares line. This is on trend, it's young, you can tell by the fun colors. She has cute little sayings, like on the top of the teapot it says "whistle while you work." So it's great items that add a little bit of personality to your house, and it's also affordable. So it's designer at a great price. And then another wonderful brand we carry here is Vietri. These items are handmade in Italy, and what you can see here is a good mix and match story. So these pieces, with them being handmade, each one is unique, and there are so many mix and match opportunities to really create a unique place setting.
If you take a look over here, we have our Biltmore for Home collection. Biltmore is one of our private labels. It's exclusive to Belk around our 16 states in the country. No one else carries the Biltmore brand. And for anyone that's within 100 miles of my voice right now, if you don't know about Biltmore, you have not visited North Carolina or the surrounding areas. Our Biltmore brand is not exclusive just to bedding. We have it in cookware, towels, washcloths, sheets. We have everything for your registry needs.
One tip, don't forget to register for luggage. If you and your significant other love to travel, this is a great opportunity for you to get good, strong, quality luggage that will last you throughout the years. Another great thing that Belk offers is a wedding registry app. So you simply download it from Google Plus or iTunes, and what the app allows you to do is you can create and manage your registry on the go. Another great benefit we offer is a thank you list manager. So any gift that's purchased off your wedding registry, we take the purchaser and the item and move it to a thank you list. It's an easy way to track who sent you what, so you can stay on top of your thank you notes. So something special we do want to offer any couple that comes in and mentions Charlotte Wedding Insider, we have a beautiful pearl necklace to give away to the bride.
And we'd like to thank you on behalf of the Belk organization and let us know how we can help you with your registry needs. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Julie Staley. I'm the owner of Old South Studios. We capture weddings here in Charlotte. About 6 weeks before the wedding day, it's a good idea to circle back around with your photographer and talk about a lot more specifics of the day. Things that we typically ask our brides are, who are the people that you're closest to and are most important to you? We want the first names of your parents, your siblings, those college friends, sorority friends, who's in your bridal party that's super special to you, so we can make sure to include them on a detailed shot list. We also have to know some of those awkward moments, who's divorced, who might have strained relationships, because we don't want to put anyone into an uncomfortable position. We want to keep the stress off of our bride. We're going to need to know sentimental details, if you're wearing your grandmother's veil, or if you've got something around your bouquet that's personal and sentimental. That's the time you need to speak up so that the photographer will know these matter to you and you really want us to capture it. There's obviously going to be a certain amount of posed photography that's traditional in nature with family, but if you have your eye on certain candid moments or something you've seen that you want to potentially recreate, have that open dialogue with your photographer so that you guys can get together and have those expectations set weeks before the wedding day. So when the wedding day comes, it's flawless and seamless and everybody's enjoying the day without it seeming like a photo shoot.
My name's Nathan Hoffman, Director of Private Events here at the Charlotte City Club. Vinny Esposito, the owner of Split Second Sound, and his wife Diane have asked me to do some tips and tricks of the trade. My favorite thing as I'm planning weddings here at the City Club is, and as I'm working with my brides and grooms, is to tell them as they're planning through this really wonderful day and wonderful wedding weekend to create memories that are indicative of them. They need to make themselves happy. If they plan a wedding weekend and a wedding that makes them happy, the people around them that love them will be happy as well. When you start trying to please everyone, you can kind of drive yourself crazy. One of my new things, and I had a bride and groom a couple of weeks ago that decided that they loved eating donuts. They created this incredible dessert bar with donuts. A little bit different than having a wedding cake, but it created a memory for them and for their guests. So you create these memories by finding something in your childhood, something that you and your husband found together as you went to college or as you met that creates something unique.
We're here sitting with Chardale and Marlon and talking about their May wedding.
So we met at Fitness Connections. I went in to inquire on a gym membership, and Marlon was the sales consultant. He took me on a tour around the gym, and of course I signed up. I left out and called my mother and told her that I met my husband, and I went home, made my roommate go back and sign up for a gym membership. I got all dolled up, did my hair, did my makeup, and made sure that he saw me looking my best. My roommate signed up as well, and later that evening I asked him if he wanted to go out, and we started dating.
And how long after, with dating, did you wind up getting engaged?
It was about 2 years later.
2 years?
Yeah.
Tell me how that went.
Well, I had to kind of catch her by surprise because she's a little nosy, so I had to just catch her on my lunch break. I had plenty of times to do it beforehand, but I decided to do it then.
I definitely thought he was joking. He asked me 3 times, and I did not take him serious until he pulled out the ring.
He got on the knee.
He got down on his knee, and I said yes.
Then I had to tell her to stop screaming because
She's so excited.
she's so excited. I'm like, calm down.
Well, that's the reaction you kind of wanted, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So how's the planning process going?
Oh, it's been amazing. I have a planner. Her name is Tanisha. She's with Rochelle Events, and she's made the process really easy. She's showed us different vendors, and it's been great.
What would you say to grooms?
Ooh, be patient. Be patient, listen, and just keep calm.
I love that smile. Keep calm. And what about you, Chardell?
I would say not to lose focus on what the two of you want. There'll be a lot of outside sources of different people saying that they want different things or trying to tell you to go in one direction when you know that both of you are going in an opposite direction. So just kind of stand firm on what you want and know that it's your day and it's all about you, and just keep each other first and know what you want.
Hi, I'm Carla Eustache with Style Perfect Events. One of the wedding trends I'm seeing in 2016 is food and beverages, reimagined classic cuisine and cocktails. Gone is the day of the chicken plate. Couples are wanting to infuse more of their personality through food in their wedding. Some of the food trends we're seeing are food trucks for late night snacks, family style dinner service, which is awesome. I love when my couples want to infuse family style dinner service. You get so much more interaction. So what you do is you have your caterer come out with a platter of chicken, a platter of fish, and they bring out all your sides. You have your mashed potatoes, your green beans, and your guests get to share a meal together. And then another trend we're seeing in the food and beverage realm, craft cocktails and beverages. People even love to see flair bartenders at their events. So couples are really personalize their wedding, not through just monograms, but just really showing their guests what they enjoy, and food is one of those things.
We are here at Discovery Place, and we're visiting Julia and Tom, who are just about to get married. Hi, guys.
Hey.
How are you? Nice to see you guys. Discovery Place is such a unique venue, and I'm really curious what drew you here? What made you decide to have your wedding here?
So Tom and I really wanted a unique wedding. Our three kind of ideas for the wedding, we wanted it to be fun, number one. Number two, not very fussy, just kind of low key or relaxed. And then we wanted it to be a little different and unique. And I'm a science teacher, so we were looking for kind of a geeky space because we do share some geek fandoms as well. So with Discovery Place, there's so many different options as to where different parts of your wedding can happen. So we've chosen to have our ceremony in the 3D theater, which holds about 200 people. We won't have that many, but it'll be lovely. And then the first floor, which is kind of the life science aquarium piece, that's where the cocktail hour will be. And then after cocktail hour, everyone will move upstairs to the more physics and kind of toys, I guess, if you will. That's where all the reception is going to be and dinner. So we have really the full run of the museum for the entire evening, and I think we're going to have a great time. We are having a few add-ons, so Discovery Place offers a whole slew of different options, and we're going to have life-size Jenga, so a huge human-sized Jenga game, a catapult pong, and then my favorite, the liquid nitrogen wine slushies. So I'm very excited about that. I think it's a little presentation that brings a little science and a little party all together. So I'm really excited.
And what are you most excited about on your wedding day, besides getting married?
There are so many of my friends that I didn't even expect would come, that I haven't seen in years, that I'm going to get to see, and I'm really looking forward to that. And the wine slushies.
The wine slushies, that'll be a good one.
Tom, do you have any tips to give to grooms that are ready to say I do?
There are so many things that you really need to care about as a groom. And a lot of them you actually don't. And you just need to make that very clear. You know, there are some things that I don't have an opinion on. You know, the flowers, I don't know anything about flowers. There were other things that I really did care about, and it was important to let Julia or any other person involved in that planning know that. But yeah, it's okay to not care about certain things. Just make sure that's clear what those things are.
I think for me, the best thing we did was to budget for a planner, especially being an out-of-town bride, an out-of-town couple. Having a planner for us more than just the day of was really important because we can't be here every weekend to go look at venues or look at the catering. And so having that budgeted in for our whole wedding budget was priceless. So whether it's just the day of, which I think is almost mandatory to keep your stress level low, even expanding it to the month of or even longer, especially if you're doing this from out of town. It's been really big of a help.
If you are a split-second sound couple and are interested in appearing on a future show, all you have to do is write to us at info@charlotteweddinginsider.com with your personal story of how you met and became engaged. Please enclose a picture and we will contact you. Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Facebook for behind the scenes and to keep up with the show in case you missed it. Thank you for watching.